Okay, so she's saying all of this happened, and you know, she was so hopeful when we went to Philly and Paige, but that was going to have a specialist that could be able to communicate with Sadia. I was so hopeful. I was so excited and hoping that they'd be able to pull something out of her. But in the end, it was told me that they couldn't find anything. I ended up crying because I'm like, okay, well, this is a waste of time. Okay, so she sounds so sincere right there, right? Okay, but watch this. Okay, so the investigation ended. Okay, right? So this investigation ended May 31st. So when she's talking about she's crying and all this stuff, this was sometime in May of 2023. Okay, June. About 4 to 6 weeks later, June 28th. So the investigation was closed on the 31st. So this is about a month later. But this right here, what she was referring to, this is when the investigation was going on. This was during the investigation, right? So you go to June 28th, which is approximately probably about anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks from all the stuff she was saying, right? You could see this case right here in episode 33 and 34. You could see all the details. I'm not going to go into all the details. I'm just going to get to the main stuff. So this is us texting back and forth, right? And you're so concerned about Sadia and you're crying and you want to figure out what's happening with her and you suspect you suspect I'm doing something to her, right? And then in June, I said, here. She said, okay, send her in. My car's out front. I said, I don't know if you're here. Can you come to the window? Pretty much she's saying she's not going to poke her head out. She said, do I ask you to poke your head out when I come to your house, when I drop her off at your house? And so I'm telling her, the reason why I'm asking you to do this. And she's telling me your reason is a lie, which clearly she does not agree with the court order and doesn't feel as if she has to follow it. And this is the same exact thing that happened in episode 25. You can see a day after we were subjected to this order, she attempted to violate it. And she sends a picture to me with somebody took a picture with the curtain in front of the window of me sitting in my car. And I'm saying, okay, that doesn't prove that you're here. That just proves that you have a picture of that somebody just took of me with the curtain in front of it and probably sent you the picture. So I go on the porch and I say, I just rang the bell. Your sister's standing at the window. You're not here. And that's when I went on the porch. I rang the bell. Her sister's standing in the house. It's completely dark, standing in the background, but I could see her shadow, so I know it's her sister. So I say, I just rang the bell. Your sister's standing at the window. You're not home. You're not here. And that was at 6:47. So I sat out here for almost 30 minutes straight. It was about 25 minutes. I sat out here back and forth text message. She sends a laughing emoji on June 30th, 6:48. She sends this laughing emoji. And I say, yeah, this is a laughing matter to you, but I'm going for full custody. July 1st, I text her, I have work today. Would you like to see Sadia? It's up to you. If not, I'm willing to keep her this weekend and my Monday and Tuesday. It's your call. So this is July 1st. So this started on June 30th, right? So July 12th, this is when the hearing is. So she didn't see Sadia up until July 12th over a minor drop-off dispute. The only thing I was asking is to prove somebody is here. I'm not leaving Sadia here with this person who sexually abused her. Prove somebody is here. And these aren't my own restrictions. This is something that's court order signed by a judge. I have to work today. Would you like to see Sadia? That's July 1st. Okay, so I tried to reach out to her. She pretty much blocked my number after that. So if you're concerned and you think I may be the one doing anything to your child, how do you just leave your child with me for 2 weeks straight over a minor drop off dispute? And you're laughing like it's funny. It doesn't add up. It doesn't make any sense at all. So when you look at what she's saying, because I was so hopeful when we went to Philly, when Paige told me that they was going to have a specialist that could be able to communicate with Sadia. I was so hopeful. I was excited and hoping that they'd be able to pull something out of her. But at the end of it, they told me they couldn't find anything. And I ended up crying because I'm like, okay, well, this is a waste of time because the people that are supposed to help her or figure something out, nobody's able to. When you look at this and then you go up here and look at this, these are two different people here. This sounds like a concerned mother, and this looks like the opposite of a concerned mother. Please watch episode 33 and 34 to see this in detail.